Hello, children. Continuing with the lesson Superstitions, Module 2. We are on page number 34. Okay. So, the horseshoe is one of the best known good luck charms and is still widely used today. The tradition of nailing them to the doors of houses traces its origin back to the ancient Greeks. The ancient Romans believed that madness could be caused by the full moon. So, Roman women wore crescent symbols on their shoes to protect themselves. The horseshoe gradually took to the same significance as a crescent because of its similar shape. So here it says that some people and all, they believe that if you find not a brand new horseshoe, but if you find a discarded used horseshoe, it brings good luck. So here in this lesson it says that in ancient Greece and all, the Greeks had the habit of nailing the horseshoe on at the entrance of their doors because they believed that uh, it would ward off the madness that is caused because of the presence of the full moon. So uh, uh, just for evil eye not to come upon them or bad times to come up upon them, they would find, if they found a horseshoe, they would automatically nail it at the entrance of their homes. Then it says that in Rome, the Romans believed that madness could be caused, so because of full moon. So the women folk and all, they wore something in the shape of crescent, okay, and on their shoes, mainly to protect themselves from the evil or bad things happening to them. So that is how the superstition of having a horseshoe came into existence. Okay, continuing. Throughout history, people have attached dark or lucky omens to significant events. Prior to the Battle of Hastings in 1066, when William of Normandy first set foot on English soil, he stumbled and fell. His army saw this as a bad omen, indicating that they would lose a battle. But William, with great presence of mind, said, "Thus I seize this land with both my hands," turning this accident into a sign of good fortunes. He turned out to be right, of course, but his soldiers must have been worried until the battle was safely won. So here we read about how uh, just before the Battle of Hastings took place in the year 1066, when the person who was leading the battle, that was William Normandy, he first set foot on the British soil. Sorry, not British soil, English soil. The thing that happened was, it must be because of a small accident or something. He stumbled and he fell. So when his the people of his army or the officers of his army saw it, they thought that it was a bad sign, because you are entering a new place and then you fall down. So for them, they felt like this falling down means that you are going to lose the battle, because they had come here with the intention of fighting a battle, and then you come to a new place and you stumble and fall down. So they felt that this is a bad sign. They thought in the sense that they are going to lose the battle. But this leader of theirs, William of Normandy, he took it in a what do you say right manner, and he said that no, it is, my stumbling signifies that, I can, I was able to seize this land with both my hands. So he said that, my stumbling means that, my both the hands touched the what do you say, the sand of this land, and so I was able to grab the sand in both my hands. So it means that, I have come here to conquer this land. So he turned this accident, which the other officers of his army thought to be as bad omen, he converted that his thought, and by just applying a little bit of, reasonable thinking, he converted that into something, saying that it is a sign of good fortune. So, and then when the battle was won, and at the end of at the end result was that they came out victorious in the battle. But till that was over, his soldiers were a little, what you say, worried, because their ruler happened to come to this land and he stumbled down. But then at the end, they were happy with the end result of the war. Uh, Coming on to page 35, second paragraph. Some people also consider animals as omens. Having a black cat cross one's path is a confusing omen. Most people say it is unlucky, while a select few consider it to be a sign of favorable luck. In some cultures, sighting a goat is said to bring wealth, and good luck is said to follow if one sees a flock of sheep when starting out on a journey. So, now here the author says about certain beliefs about animals when it comes to certain superstitious followed when it comes to animals. So he says that, black cats are considered to be, what do you say, to be bringing in bad, what do you say, bad luck, or bad omen. It's a sign of bad omen, and maybe, ill luck may follow you, whereas some consider it to be a sign of favorable luck, while certain sections of people feel that, seeing a black cat means it brings in good luck. Then in certain cultures and all, seeing a goat seeing a goat means that it is going to, signify bringing of wealth, and good luck is sure to follow. And according to some, they feel that if you see a flock of sheep means before you start a journey, means everything is going to be fine in on that journey that you are going to go through. Then last paragraph of page 35. Superstitions are looked upon as old beliefs in some circles, but in theatrical arena they are taken very seriously. Many actors are extremely superstitious individuals having a fixed set of ideas about common occurrences which could make a show unsuccessful. For example, whistling in a dressing room is considered bad luck. To counter the ill effects of this bad omen, the person must go out of the room, turn around 3 times, and then knock on the door for permission to come back inside. According to theatre personalities, one must never wish an actor good luck, as this is considered a sign of impending disaster. The traditional good luck saying is break a leg. So now here the narrator tells us what are the superstitions that are followed when it comes to the world of theater. The people who who act in dramas and in theaters and they present their plays for or stage their plays on the stage. So he says that those people are also a set of very superstitious individuals, and they have got, their fixed set of superstitions. So they says that, for example, when they are getting ready for their performance and they are happening to be putting up their makeup and all, at that time in the dressing room and all, nobody whistles because whistling is considered to be bad luck. And then he says that to ward off this or for it not to happen, that individual who was found to be whistling, he then has to, for it not to affect him or his performance of the other participants, the person goes out of the room, turns around 3 times, and then knocks on the door for permission to come back inside. So, for that bad luck not to happen, he does some rectifying steps. Okay. Then, according to theatre personalities, one must never wish an actor good luck. Now, usually, children, you all also know before you write an exam and all, you all say all the best, good luck, and all, you all wish each other. So, here also, in the world of theatre performances and all, they see to it that they do not wish each other good luck, but instead of that they use another manner of greeting each other, or another phrase which is used by them is what you say, break a leg, which indirectly just means that, come on, do well, perform well. Okay, now moving on to page 36. There are many other superstitions that originated in ancient times but are still prevalent today. It is believed that bad luck follows if one walks under a ladder. Superstitious people follow this dictate blindly without giving a thought to the rational explanation behind this belief. Non believers, however, have a simple explanation. Walking under a ladder involves the danger of a pot of paint or bucket of water falling over one's head. Okay, so now here in this paragraph, the narrator or the author tells us that, many superstitions, have originated from, way, way, way long back before our forefathers were also born. And then they are still practiced, or they are still prevalent, or they are accepted and followed even now. And one of them happens to be is, do not walk under a ladder because it brings bad luck. But if you go to see the reason, that during that time when, people walked below a ladder, they felt like as if bad luck could follow them. But that time, people did not give thought for reasoning. They, what somebody said, they just blindly followed. But now, people, they have this questioning mentality, and then they say why. Even you all also, when your parents say don't do this, automatically you all say why, because you all want a justificable answer for your action. So here now, when people say ask why, automatically some people have come out with a rational or with a explanation with is, quite reasonable, as to say that if you walk under a ladder and the person happens to be, standing on it doing something, or doing a painting, or doing something, that paint may sometimes, tend to fall. So naturally, what you set out to do will just get hampered. So that is one justificable explanation they gave as to why not to walk under a ladder. Second paragraph. In ancient Scandinavia, the number 13 was believed to be unlucky due to mythological legend of the 12 demigods being joined by an evil 13th demigod who brought June among them. Okay, children, I will stop my second module here. I'll continue this in the next module.